You had $100,000 houses in New Orleans and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah, the first time we ran the Superdome was a big jump. Boy, that was a big jump for us, and we got in a partnership with a guy named Seymour Smith, who owned a little UHF television station, and he wanted to try this, and so we went on partnership with him on the dome. Nervous wrecks. Leroy said it'd never work. Leroy was just bitching, and I think the first one did $87,000, which was unheard of for us. And Ernie Ladd was on it with a guy named Ray Candy. And Ernie told me that we'd make Ray Candy draw money. And I said, you can't. Ray is the nicest guy in the world, but he won't draw any money. And Ernie fooled me. Ray Candy drew money. And we had a great card on there. So Ernie sometimes and Dickie Murdoch would come to the office, and I'd let them sneak in and sit down without Leroy knowing it so they could hear what I'm having to go through with Leroy. So Grizzly was there. Grizzly Smith was there. And I'll never forget Ernie was sitting there. And Leroy said, well, Grizz, what do you think of New Orleans? What do you think of that Superdome? Well, I thought Leroy'd be overjoyed. We'd set a new standard. We'd done something that'd never been done here. And Grizz says, well, boss, what'd you think of it? He said, I thought there was too many on the card and too many in the audience. What do you think, Grizz? And Ernie's sitting right there.
all right.
And Grizz said, boss, he said, I think it's called The Money is Green. And it's the most green we've ever seen. So Ernie could see the things that I was going through. That's why it hurt me so bad at WCW when that jerk off for some Pittsburgh newspaper wrote Hank Aaron a damn letter saying I was a racist.
Right.
Hell, I believed in the black athlete, always have. I did more for the black athlete in wrestling than had been done to that point or still has been done. By putting them not on the card in main events, but in positions of responsibility and importance in my company. And they didn't get it because they're black. They got it because of who they were as a human being. They earned it. Ernie Ladd, or when I went there, Ron Simmons. But Brenda Smith, I made her the office manager there because she knew more about what was going on and was a straight shooter.
Right.
You know, and then for somebody to buy that garbage, which, by the way, had been asked me before Bill Shaw ever hired me, what a crock of shit. But that's the typical of Turner. It's all lies and backstabbing there.
We're going to get into all that, definitely.
All right.